Hi everyone, it's me Saad, engineering manager at FlixBus in Berlin. Um, I would today share my personal journey, my personal story, how I ended up as an engineering manager, definitely my biggest achievement so far, and also one advice for those who would like to transition into this role. First, something about myself. I'm Saad. I am originally from Pakistan. I have been living in Germany since 2012. I have done my studies here and started my job in Germany in 2012. So, how I ended up becoming an engineering manager. Interesting story. Let me share with you. It was not like started or planned initially. I started my career as a quality assurance engineer. When I was working as a quality assurance engineer with one company, I was writing a lot of test automation scripts, manual testing, exploratory testing, and was kind of enjoying that. But after some time, I realized that this could not be something which I would like to develop my career into this. So I was thinking about other options where I could develop myself and grow. And at that time, one of our acting Scrum Master, she got sick, and I had to take over. And to be very honest, in early days, I really enjoyed working as a Scrum Master. I thought, okay, yeah, this is something which I really wanted to do. And I asked my company that whether this is something which I can take over permanently. I was fortunate. They gave me this opportunity. I started as a Scrum Master, and that was first time when I stumbled upon all these uh, methodologies and frameworks from Agile world. And I really was kind of that person who was able to resonate my values with the concept of lateral leadership, team building, self-organization, building trust, autonomy, empower the teams, and all that. And I thought, okay, this is something really which I wanted to do. I started my career as a Scrum Master. Then I transitioned to Agile Coach role. I worked in different companies as an Agile Coach slash Scrum Master. And then when I joined FlixBus, I joined as an Agile Coach. When I was working as an Agile Coach, during my tenure, I was offered a role of engineering manager. So initially, I was a kind of skeptical whether I really want to do this or not, what are the differences. But soon I realized that my passion for helping people, my passion for bringing people to the next level, enabling them to get their things done and bring the best out of it, uh, doesn't really stop me in this new engineering manager role. And let's try it. Let's why not do this? I transitioned into that role, and it turned out to be a very smart decision. I'm really enjoying my role, engaging with my peers, helping them uh, to become the best version of themselves, and that's how I ended up as an engineering manager. So the question about my personal achievements, I would really relate to this. When I was doing this transition from quality manager or quality assurance engineer toward a Scrum Master or Agile Coach role, there were a lot of unknowns. So that means I had invested a lot of time and effort in learning those concepts, how it works, and then applying them in practice, learning from that again, failing, then learning again, then trying it again. So it was more like kind of initially trial and error uh, journey. But yeah, with the right coaching and mentors, which I was fortunate to have, I ended up on the right track. And now I'm super happy that I get past through that uh, path, that phase, that I am now at least in a position where I can excel and can talk about the topics and can share my own experiences with the community. Uh, yeah, so this is my own personal achievement because I came from completely different background, then transitioned toward this role, and I really like that. One advice for those who would like to become engineering manager, definitely from where I see, it's more a kind of humanistic than mechanistic, I would say. Though the role itself or the title itself says engineering manager, you might not be heavily involved in taking all those technical decisions. Nevertheless, you need to enable the team and you need to provide them an environment where they can take those technical decisions. You can just navigate them technical skills would help you there. But from where I see the most important part, being an engineering manager, where you might have direct reports and you're working closely with them, is like building a relationship of trust. And how can you build a relationship of trust, which might be challenging because there will be different personalities with whom you will be working. That's something I would call a journey, which everybody will experience if they will transition into that role. And what helped me a lot personally is about feedback. So you need to find a mentor who can provide you regular feedback. You need to work really closely with your peers and asking them the right questions and try to understand the underlying desire of the work which you do. You need to make sure that you are very well connected with your direct reports and you really care them personally and uh, challenge directly, as Kim Scott said in her book as well, in Radical Candor. And if you can resonate with all these words which I am mentioning here about like building relationship, getting comfortable when getting along with the people, providing the feedback, caring personally for them, helping them in bringing to the next level, then this could be something which you should try, I would say. Um, I felt that when I was initially started with this role, I felt that this is something really which I always wanted to do. I had that kind of native wiring because I was agile coach before. But yeah, if you can resonate yourself with all these concepts, I would say please give it a try. Definitely, it's not the end. You will learn a lot, and then it's up to you whether you really want to build a career on the top of that. Thank you.